mention something. I've noticed sort of a trend as we've done these. Very often you have sort of a progression I've identified where you immediately identify sort of the most important details of the past and often the connection, and then you sort of work forward into the present. And then very often, and I don't know if you're even aware of it, you say something that confuses them right near the end that to me strikes me as something that doesn't make sense yet. Is it possible you're giving them just a nugget of something to come that later on they'll go, oh, daisies, for some reason?
Oh, I know. I'm
Or-
not aware of that, so thanks for making me aware of that.
I'm
Now
sort
I'm
of
gonna have
curious
to, I'm
because
gonna
it
have to look
seems
at
very
that.
linear to me. Because there's a really consistent pattern of like, for some reason that always seems to flow that way. And it could just be coincidence, of course. I don't have a lot of experience in this sort of thing.
It must be coincidence because I just go with what I get at the time. I do have a structure to what I do.
Yeah.
I have to have a structure to what I do.
And I'm sort of curious about that as well. Do you ever, like I've, at least as it's portrayed in popular art and culture, sometimes mediums directly channel where they speak as though they are the person.
That happens sometimes.
I get the impression that it seems to be occurring too quickly for you to do that for some reason, or the rush of...
It's
is
the
that
rush.
related?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Like you'd have to be talking like the Micro Machine Man or something. I see this sort of flickering of...
Yeah, I used to be like that. I used to talk so fast that my clients couldn't keep up to me.
No kidding.
They couldn't keep up with what I was saying, so I've learned over time to slow that down.
You used a fascinating term in an earlier call, actually. Something along the lines of cached...
Akashic records.
Yeah, that's a term I'm unfamiliar with.
It seems to be a way of coming into the world. Akashic records is basically a record. It's a record in your soul purpose, and why you're here. When you come in here, you basically, they say that you pick your parents, you pick your life before you get here in the Akashic records. And as you do so, you come in, you pick your parents, you come in, you have your life, and you go out when you're supposed to in the Akashic records. It's written, it's basically...
So it's like the information aspect
metaphorically,
of fate.
it's written that way. It's you write your own history, basically.
So
and time and time and time and time again through reincarnation, etc. You write, you pick your own path.
Interesting. To put it in extreme layman's terms, it's sort of the like the court reporter of fate, so to speak.
Court reporter, birth and death certificates. You bet.
Interesting.
Apparently, they say that you pick your own prior to coming here. You pick your journey.
Okay.
So.
Do you ever practice something like automatic writing or?
No, but there are times, that's a great one to bring up, because there are times when I am reading, just sitting with someone and doing a reading, whether it's usually mediumship, I will be here to take out a pen and paper and I'll just start writing or drawing a picture of something. And I don't know what I'm drawing, I just draw. I just did this when I was in Canada, reading for a gentleman there in the last couple of weeks, and I turned it around and I said, do you know what that is? And he says, yes, I do. I had no idea what I drew. It looked very weird to me, but he knew exactly what it was.
Huh.
So that is automatic writing as well. So I don't do it by choice. I do it when I hear that I'm supposed to do it.
You must be wicked at cranium and Pictionary.